It's time for him to die. Max you hit on Ultra is 110, yeah, so... And games aren't going to be easier and easier to run as time goes on. They're going to be harder and harder. So I would say... I mean, by the time the hardware gets cheap enough and powerful enough to be able to run games, you know, on 144 FPS within a decent price range, you'll also be able to afford a 144 Hz monitor for a decent price. So, I think waiting is the best idea for that. Get the 60 FPS one, 60 Hz one. You've done well, make sure Half-Hound gets fit to the wolves, and then we'll speak of other things. Well, how do I do that? And why do I keep standing inside him?
What say you?
I'm supposed to... it's chosen to feed with the wolves, and to lead Half-Hound outside so he may accept the sin. He's outside! Well, what can I do for you? Ba-ba-bum. Few services to offer. Why won't he do this thing? Summon the wolves. Summon the wolves. Nope. You and Digital QR believe that 60 FPS is pretty much enough. Enough. It is enough, certainly. But one day it won't be. You know, 25 FPS used to be enough. 10 FPS used to probably be enough for a lot of people on their old shitty DOS computers. Running Daggerfall. So, Methodist, that's a misconception. I'll explain my thoughts on that in a minute. Now, I'm no obstetrician? I don't know. Gynecologist? That's the one, right? Look at the whispering eye. Yeah, I'm gonna Google this. What's the quest? Because the quest won't progress. It doesn't even come up in the quest log. Well. Oh, why did I open this up? Oh, let's just go like that. Skull quest line. Blood Moon, Skull Village. So, the human eye, to my knowledge, produces like 25 or something frames per second, right? You see 30, 25 to 30 or whatever frames per second. But those frames aren't individual instances in time. Those frames aren't one snapshot. Like you don't see, you know, right now you see one frame and then you don't see anything, or you continue to just see that frame, and then you see the next frame. The next frame is captured right then. You see one frame that's like sent from your eyes to your brain, right? Then during the intervening time between this frame and the next frame is sent to your brain, all that light is captured. All the light is captured right there. So it doesn't capture a frame here, wait, capture another frame instantly. It captures all that light. So if you see something move from here to here, in one frame, one image the eyes send to your brain, if it moves from here to here, you're going to see it from here all the way across to here. That's motion blur. You get the light of it being here, like light reflects into your eyes, from here all the way to here. You don't get a snapshot of it here and a snapshot of it there. You see it going from here to here in one frame. So if you play a game at 30 FPS, it's going to look jittery because there is no motion blur. You see a snapshot, and then you see another snapshot, and then you see another snapshot. When you play at 60 FPS, you're seeing two snapshots per one frame the eyes are sending to your brain. Right? So it's going to be smoother. You're going to see blurs between two snapshots. So when you play at 120 FPS or 144, you see 4+ snapshots per frame the eyes send to your brain. So you're able to interpolate between those frames more easily. And the more frames you get or the more snapshots I guess you get per one frame the eye sends to your brain, the smoother it's going to be, the more, you know, more images you're going to be able to average out between. So, like if I, you know, say if I were playing the game at 30 FPS and in that time I looked like this, right? I would look from here, and say I got to about here in one frame of the game, I would just see a snapshot there and a snapshot there, and that would look really jittery because, you know, my brain would just see a snapshot there, a snapshot there. If I was playing at 60 FPS, I would see a snapshot here, a snapshot here, and a snapshot here. So, you know, the first frame would just be that one that my eyes send to my brain. Second frame that my eyes send to my brain would be here and here combined. So it would look like a blur between those two images. And then if I were playing at 60 FPS, I'd say snapshot here, that'd be the first image, right? And then snapshot here, snapshot here, snapshot here, snapshot here. So it would be all 4 of those frames, all blurred together in one frame that my eyes send to my brain. That's why it would look a lot smoother. Of course, it would be kind of more blurry, I guess. But, you know, it's much smoother and more understandable for your brain when it interpolates between those images. Now, probably lost a bunch of viewers doing that while I'm trying to figure out how to continue this quest. Oh well. The Skull Test of Wisdom. Here we go. This is what I'm doing. A bum bum. Find a letter, tell Tharson about the matter and choose to exile him or whatever. Bugs. If you choose to exile him, he will remain standing in the hall for the rest of the game. Wow. Well, I didn't exile him, but... So, he gives you the home. You find Half Hand outside where you'll follow him to the wolf pen where he'll be attacked. But he's not moving to the wolf pen. So I'm supposed to follow him. Go on. Wait, you're playing Pokemon Yellow? Nice. 30 is console stuff, you'll never go back. Yeah, I agree. Console, 30 FPS, it's pretty intolerable. Pretty intolerable to me. Now, if you sit far enough away, it doesn't really, Oh, see you later, Froggy. Sorry, I completely missed your message until just now. Yeah, if you sit far enough away from a TV, you don't really notice the difference between 30 FPS and 60. Right? It's harder to notice anyway. But it's still noticeable, I think. And especially, I sit really close to my TV. Like, I can touch my TV right here. I'm touching it. Touching the webcam. You know. Come on, take me out. Take me out. Hey, no problem, Mythnus. Hey, Swords Master Guy, welcome. You're not playing a legit Pokemon game at all. Oh. He's not facing the wall this time, so go on. I have nothing to say, my time is done. Okay. Go on. God, my throat is so sore for some reason, really burning. And Zach Mangosteen, you refollowed. Why was that? I'm pretty sure you were already following before. Come on. He's not moving. Move. Mush. Onward. Yeah. Yip yip. Come on. Like me, for instance. Come on, let's go to the wolves. Well?
It's a hard life, but it's fair.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life. Come on. It's so hard that he can't even move. God damn it. God damn this guy. Yep, investigate a crime. Exile and sacrifice. Yeah, verdict. Feed him to the wolves. Okay. Come on. Now he's moving. Yes, because I quickly moved as soon as I got out the door. This is your first time here. I might recognize me. Oh, okay. Huh? Really? Oh, that's right. No, that's right. I saw you. Yeah, you came over from OP Nerd's stream this morning. He was shouting man. You were there. So you would have come over. I see. I was so confused. I thought you'd been here before. But welcome. It's good to have you coming over here. Good to have people from OP Nerd's chat coming over. Do I prefer the old Pokemon games like Red, Yellow, Green, or versions above, like Emerald, Sapphire, etc.? I'll explain my thoughts on those in a minute, if this guy will just die. Go on, wolves. Attack him. Go. He is the Wolf Whisperer. They will not attack him. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. Okay, whatever. The quest is done. He's not dead, but it's done, right? Welcome. No chance RPG. My top hat is not growing a foot or feet. I'm just wearing a beanie.
You have done well, showing your...
When he has been fed to the wolves, Okay. But he's kind of at the wolves and they're not eating him. What do we do? Come on, maybe I go in here. Come on. Cane Lawn Wolf. Attack him. Oh, now he moved a bit further. There we go. Now he'll be eaten, right? There you go. I like how he's fighting the wolves. Nope, he's dead. Let's search his corpse, see if there's a love letter on him or something. Oh. Nope, nothing. So, my thoughts on the Pokemon games. With Pokemon, each generation, they take the previous game, they add a few things, but they basically remake the same game, right? They just make it a little better each time. Well, that's the intention. Here we go, we'll go through this dialogue and then I'll continue. You have done well, Gravehargren. You have shown your loyalty and wisdom. But there is one thing further I will require of you. Now you must prove your strength as a warrior. I wish for you to travel to Lake Fielding. I will mark it on your map. Seek out Corst Windeye, who has traveled there already. He will give you further instructions. Look for him on the northern shore of the lake. Okay. So, they remake the same game, but they add some more features, they improve some things, they add some more Pokemon, that kind of stuff. Which is fine, right? It's a fine model for remaking games. You don't follow too many people, so you'll try to be around. You like my stream, but you're at work. But you're EST, so you work when I say, hey, there's no problem, Zach Mangosteen. And hey, Algae. And welcome back to 16-Bit Troubles. So, you know, they remake the same game, but they add in new stuff. And I started playing back in the Fire Red. I mean, back in the Red Blue, you know. Series, Generation 1. I started playing in Generation 1 of Pokemon. So I definitely love the old games. Having played Fire Red, Leaf Green, Ruby Sapphire Emerald, Red Blue, Yellow, Gold Silver Crystal, some Black. Oh, I played most of Black. I didn't beat the Elite Four though. And some of Y. I think those are all the ones I've played. I haven't played Pearl or Diamond and stuff. Having played those, I love Fire Red, Leaf Green. I still love the oldest ones, Red, Blue, Gold, Silver, Crystal. But I like their remakes better. I love Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire. Is this Lake Fielding? Yeah, it is. And I haven't really played Pearl Diamond and stuff. My thoughts on the whole series, though, are that the originals... Whoa. The originals were really good. You know, the, What the heck? And the remakes of the originals are really good, too. Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, which is Generation 3, is really good. And Pokemon Y, which I wasn't expecting to like that much, is really, really good. Because they added a lot of awesome features and all this kind of stuff. Caves of Fielding? Okay. But having not played Pearl and Diamond in the intervening generations, but having played some of Black, or a lot of Black actually, my thoughts are this. They didn't really change that much from Fire Red, Leaf Green all the way through, well, ever since Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire, so Generation 3. They didn't really change anything like, significant until X and Y. Or maybe in Black 2, White 2, Black 2, White 2, because I haven't played those. So, my opinion is that Generation 3 is my favorite, so that's the remakes of the Fire Red, Leaf Green, and that's Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire. I don't think Heart Gold and Soul Silver count as Generation 3. And after that, I really, really love Pokemon X and Y. And the intervening generations, or the first two games, first two gens are awesome as well, but not as good as Gen 3. And then the intervening generations, 4 and 5, yeah, so that's Black and White 2, and Pearl Diamond, and the other one, Platinum, aren't as good, simply because they took the Generation 3 games, remade them, which is cool, added a few things, which is cool, but they didn't add anything significant to those generations. That's my opinion on the whole thing. I still love the games, though. I having not played them very much. I played like a tiny bit of Pearl and Diamond and Platinum. Tiny little bit of that. I imagine I will enjoy them greatly. And if anybody were getting into the Pokemon games, I would say they're a great place to start if they want to. But yeah, I just don't think they were the best for Pokemon fans. People who have already played the previous generations, I didn't think they improved that much. You'd never played Pokemon. The problem is that now you feel like it's too late to get into them. No chance. You're absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. Now, I don't mean this as an insult, like saying you're an idiot. I'm not saying you're an idiot, but you are totally wrong about that. Every Pokemon game is designed, and that's kind of why they're remakes as well. They're designed to be able to be played without having any prior knowledge or experience with Pokemon games. You can just pick up Pokemon X or Y right now and play that, and you'll be at home. You'll figure it out really quickly, and you get into the game. So you're totally wrong about being too late to get into Pokemon. That's one of the best things about the series, is that it's never too late to get into the series of Pokemon. Because since they kind of remake every game, the stories don't really matter. They don't really link together or anything. And thanks Golberdon for the follow. The stories don't really link into each other or anything. Do I need this or this? Not really. And the gameplay mechanics don't change that much each thing. So the only real benefit to having played the previous generations of Pokemon games is that you have a bit more experience, you know. You'll be able to get through the games easier and already know a lot of the stuff, so you don't need to work it out. But the main thing is that you'll be able to capture all the Pokemon from the previous generations, you know, if you have those previous gen games. Which is why I want to own all the games, so I can go through every single one and catch all the games. Red will always be a favorite, but that's the nostalgia talking. Now that's not saying the new ones are bad. In fact, your second favorite gen is 5th gen, but Red was the first non-PC game you ever played. Yeah, no, I definitely know the power of nostalgia. There's nothing wrong with liking a game or loving it because of nostalgia. So somebody said, oh, welcome, Huame, from Open Nerd Stream. Somebody said, have you ever considered emulating Pokemon and streaming it? And absolutely, I've actually done that once with Tatunki. We were doing a bit of a Pokemon playthrough, but he decided he didn't like it because he never played Pokemon before. So after like a day of that, he was like, oh, I don't like this, which is okay. Kind of bailed on me, so it was annoying, but whatever. He didn't want to do it. No chance. The only thing about collecting all the Pokemon is just the only benefit of collecting all the Pokemon, really. Like, I guess you'll have a wider range of Pokemon to select from if you want to go into like competitive battling. But even then, you can just trade for the Pokemon you want from previous generations. And other than that, it's just catching them all. It's like the age-old dream is to catch them all. It's just a goal in the game. Like, you don't have to catch all the Pokemon. That's just sort of like a bonus quest after you beat the game, is to try and catch them all. But, yeah, I have plans to stream Pokemon. That's like, I own them in real life, but I'll be streaming them by emulating them. In fact, I can even show you. I think this is the one where I have my red, blue, gold cartridges. Yeah. So here's Pokemon Gold. And then I have Pokemon Red. And these are all legit cartridges, by the way. And Pokemon Blue, which is phasing out because of the blue screen, but yeah. So I'm gonna, since I own these, I can legally emulate them. If you own a game in real life, you can legally emulate it. So I'm going to be streaming a race between Bobby John Smith and myself. We're going to play the original Pokemon Red and Blue. And race to see who can defeat the Elite Four and the champion the fastest. From the start of the game all the way to the end. Liam, I think that's a foolish standpoint to take. People who like Generation 1, or as you call them, Gen 1ers, as many people call them Gen 1ers, are just people who played the original Pokemon games and have strong nostalgia for those games. You know, it doesn't mean that, well, some people will, but not all Gen 1ers, as they're sometimes called, think that the new Pokemon games didn't improve on the series. Not all people who prefer Gen 1 think that the newer games didn't add better things into the game. They just have strong nostalgia to those old games. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Now, where the heck? It was like a... Was it over here? Or was it down here? I think it was down here somewhere. I don't know. You lost all ones. All you have now is Diamond and your old Slim DS. May try complete the 4th gym. Diamond? Diamond. That's Pearl, Diamond, and Platinum. They're all Gen 4. Okay. It's not that old. The stream sort of exploded on you, Liam? Well, that's unfortunate. Let's get into Aslip's lair. And it's back. Well, Liam, what I said in your absence was, I think hating on, as you call them, Gen 1ers is probably foolish. Because not all people who prefer Generation 1, and I don't prefer Generation 1, I prefer Generation 3. But and then Generation 6. But they just have strong nostalgia to the old generation. So many Generation 1 lovers, Gen 1ers, don't think that the newer games, you know, added bad things into the game, maybe, or at least they, you know, a lot of Gen 1ers don't even think that the newer games didn't add good things, you know. They just have strong nostalgia to Generation 1. And does this thing weigh a ton or what? Weighs 90. Yeah, that's what's weighing me down. So saying you hate Gen 1ers, it's pretty ridiculous. Just because people have nostalgia to an old game. You need to stop speed typing your spelling and grammar is so crap. Methods, I would suggest that. I would agree with that. They still need to remake 3rd gen? No, they don't. And here's why. Here's why Generation 1 and 2 needed to be remade, and Generation 3 does not. Now, it'd be cool if Generation 3 were remade, I guess, but it doesn't need to be remade. Because it's still possible. It's possible. I guess I just updated my journal, did a quest there. It's possible to play Generation 3 and trade your Pokemon forward to Generation 4. Then play and Generation 3 includes Fire Red, Leaf Green. And I think Heart Gold and Soul Silver as well, though I'm not sure. It's possible to play Gen 3. Ooh, Aslip's barrier is down. Now, it's possible to play Gen 3 and trade everything forward to Gen 4. Then it's possible to play Gen 4. Hey, Dallas Cheese fan, welcome. Possible to play Gen 4 and trade everything forward to Gen 5. Then it's possible to play Gen 5 and trade everything forward to Gen 6. And it's possible to play Gen 6 and have completed the Pokédex. Other than a few, event-only Pokemon. Oh dear. We don't need this weapon for him, we need this one. Other than a few event-only Pokemon, you will have completed the Pokédex, and you still get the rewards in the game if you just complete it without the event-only Pokemon, so... Yeah, then you go to the events and collect the last one. So the point is, it is currently possible to catch all the Pokemon. If you have a GBASP and a Nintendo DS Lite, or I think the original DS as well, and then all the Pokemon games, you can catch all of them, which is what I'm going for as well, by the way. But if they hadn't remade Gen 2 and Gen 1, so Red, Blue, Gold, Silver, you would not have been able to catch them all. Which was the whole point of remaking Gen 1 and 2. Because you couldn't trade forward from those ones to Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Because of differences in how the Pokemon information was stored. 16-bit troubles. Did I say you could trade backwards? I said you could trade from Gen 5 to Gen 6, you know, forward, forward, forward. So you can trade everything forward to eventually get to Generation 6, which is X and Y, or maybe it's Generation 7, I don't know. Whatever it is. You can get everything forward from the old games to X and Y, though. You can trade everything forward. You can get all the way from Fire Red to X. You can have a Pokemon of Fire Red and trade it all the way forward to X and Y. That's my point. So So you can complete the Pokédex without having to trade with anybody else, which I think is cool. It's like a personal goal, complete the Pokédex, and that's what I'm going to attempt and hopefully complete. It's going to cost a lot of money over time, though. You can only get the very last generation in X and Y. 16-bit troubles. You can only transfer Black and White and Black and White 2 to X and Y. Yeah, but you can transfer Pokemon from Pearl, Diamond, and Platinum to Black and White 2, and then you can trade them from Black and White to Pokemon X and Y. So, I can trade from Fire... Let's just put it this way. I can trade from Fire Red to Sapphire. From Sapphire to Heart Gold. From Heart Gold to Diamond. From Diamond to Black. From Black to Black 2. And from Black 2 to X. And I've gone through every single generation at that point. James, after... do you know what the marathon is? I'm playing Oblivion after Morrowind. No, Charles, they don't really mean anything, no. They're just ways to identify the game. Zach Mangosteen, it's not $5 a month, it's $5 a year. $5 per year. Not $5 per month. And you get 1 month free as well. 1 month trial to try it out, see if you want to use it. And then 1 year is $5. Yeah, so the Pokemon Bank is a place to store your Pokemon. It's also a place to trade your Pokemon from Black and White and Black and White 2 to X and Y. Damn it, he hit me. Dire Frost Atronach, okay. Not really, but you think X and Y look... because Yveltal looks like Y and the other one looks like an X. Well, it's also because Yveltal's name is, you know, starts with a Y. And then the other dude's one starts with an X. So X and Y. That's the whole idea. But, like, there's no real point to the names of the games. They're just random things that they come up with. Summon Ancestral Ghost, Drain Magica, Cheap Restore. It's all crap. Take the Armorer's Hammer. Everything else was garbage. Garbage, man. Garbage. Garbage, I say. But you need you need 3DS systems, one of them required to be an original or light, then another required to be 3DS. Yeah, 16-bit troubles, what you need is... to trade between Emerald, Sapphire, and all that to and Fire Red and Leaf Green, you need 2 GB ASPs. Or GBAs. That's what you need to trade between those, so that's Gen 3. Then to trade from Fire Red, you know, Emerald, all those ones, to the DS generations of Diamond, Platinum, Pearl, and Heart Gold, Soul Silver, you need a DS or a DS Lite, which is what? This is for. Then to trade from the DS games to the 3DS games, you need a DS or DS Lite and a, if I can unplug this as well, because they're all charging, 3DS. This is 3DS XL. And then you can trade between all the generations and get all the games. But you can probably find all that stuff pretty cheaply on eBay or something. Pretty cheap, really. And of course, you know, I'm just playing Fire Red right now. And I'm like 25 hours in and I'm still only like 60-something Pokemon into the Pokédex. So it takes a long time to catch them all. So it's a lot of gameplay time. It's definitely a worthy investment, I think. Pokemon Origins, back to the roots. You can only be grass type. Liam, please. Can we rest again? Yeah, let's make sure we're always full health. You need 2 DS systems to trade between Gen 4 and 5. Oh, you might do. You might do. You might be right about that. Yes, I think you are. You're correct about that. You are correct. Actually, no, a 3DS can play... No, 3DS can play DS games. So you should be able to trade between the DS generations with your DS and your 3DS. And you need a 3DS anyway for the 3DS generations. Black, White 2. Were they 3DS? Maybe only X and Y was 3DS. I don't know. Hey, Inspiron, welcome. And yeah, your name's kind of blue as well, by the way. So you're contributing to the problem if you see it as well. Now, let's open this bugger. What do we get? Money. Always a worthy cause. Now, is there nothing else here? Whoops. I think there's something else. Is there any decent games on 3DS other than Pokemon? Mario Kart 7 is an extremely good game. Extremely good in my opinion. Quote from a video actually from Marv that nobody here will ever know of because it's by a video of a friend that doesn't have too many subs. What? Oh, that Pokemon Roots thing. Well, it was a good quote. Escort mission. Wait, there were no escort missions in Titan Quest. At least as far as I can remember. Not in the Mall Throne, not throughout the entire thing. I'm sure. 90-ish% sure? Okay, 85% sure. But I'm pretty sure there's no escort missions. You must be playing something else now. Surely. Or a modded quest or something. I know there are a ton of mods for Titan Quest. Which is why it surprised me that it didn't really last as long as it should have. Or didn't get as popular as I think it should have. Strange and unfortunate. The Titan Quest didn't grow to its potential, in my opinion. Where does this take me? Is this back to the start? That's back to Aslip's lair. There were too many red names. Indeed, 16-bit troubles. And now you're spring green. Doesn't affect me, of course, because I have better Twitch TV, but keep in mind that you're probably bothering some people with your extremely bright green name. I guess I've explored this whole place. Kind of annoying that it's just, you know, a loot place. There's no significant things back here. Just some Atronox and some loot. Oh well. So did I prove my strength then? I didn't even visit the guy who was like I was supposed to go see. I was supposed to meet somebody here. Torchbearer Act 4 side quest. You have to protect an AI lighting a beacon for about 2 minutes while waves come after it. Oh, really? I never did that quest. Thank you for letting me know. I had no idea that quest existed. 830. For you, dark green? Oh, it might be dark. Are you sure? Because Zach Mangostein's in the dark green. I don't know. It's not important to me anyway. This will take me back, right? And this way and out. Alright. To Lake Fjelding. Alright, let me out, please. There you go. And was that the quest? Speak with Coursed Wind Eye. I should be able to find him on the northern shore of the lake. Yeah, I was supposed to do that, and then I didn't. And this is the annoying one? Oh, okay, I see. Well, thank you for clarifying. The north shore of the... Oh, for goodness sake! Naked woman! Why must I be... This is exactly what happens in real life, too. I have all these sexually attractive young women running to me naked. You know, trying to rape me, and then I kill them. That's what happens in real life to me all the time. I swear it happens, guys. Believe me. Would I ever lie to you guys? No. Let's be honest here. I would never lie. Are you the guy? Hello.
What of Aslip, my friend?
Oh. So I was supposed to do that anyway. Yeah, I killed him. The creature is defeated, and from what you say, there was more to be found in those caves. You have done well, Griver Hogren. Return now to Skull Village. I will meet you there in a while. There are matters I must attend to. So I guess that was the quest. I just did it without talking to that guy. Go kill A-Slip anyway. Sorry for causing a bit of an argument about Pokemon. It wasn't really an argument. I'll argue about this. I will argue about that being an argument. No. You know, it was just a discussion. We were trying to work out exactly what is necessary to catch them all. But yeah, I'm currently engaged in a quest to catch them all. I'm playing Fire Red right now. I've got 5 of the badges and 60 or 70 Pokemon. Hey! New Divide. Welcome from Schmacky15's channel. Let me see this guy. Hold on. I've never heard of this Schmacky15. Let me check this guy's channel. Has Schmacky ever watched me? Schmacky15. The name doesn't come to mind, but maybe. The channel could not be found. Oh, I spelt it with a C. Schmacky, but it's just Schmacky. Schmacky. Kicking Divide's ass. So he's playing Dark Souls. But he's not streaming right now. Okay, I guess he just finished. Well, welcome, New Divide. From Schmacky's channel. Glad to have you coming over. You've returned from the lake. You continue to surprise me, Griver Hogren. I have matters to attend to now. We will speak again soon. That I promise you. Okay. Oh. Please, you must help. The village is under attack by the werewolves. Outside, quickly. Well, that's random. 8:31. Maybe those are the matters he was attending to. Hey, Mexican Noodles, welcome. You doubt Schmacky knows me. He streams Dark Souls and older games. Then, I don't understand. I don't understand. So you were on his stream and you just decided to come over to mine afterwards. And then just decided it was an unofficial Schmacky raid. That's why it's unofficial, I suppose. Because he doesn't know it's happening. Is this? Is that it? We killed them all? Good work, everyone. You're also from Open Nerds channel, I see. Well, welcome. Oh my god! Did they kill the chief? Or was the chief a werewolf? What the? I think the chief was a werewolf. Oh my. Suddenly, werewolves. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if the journal says that. The werewolves inside Great Hall defeated the Scar Guard that was inside is dead. Heartfang, however, is nowhere to be found. Yeah, I'd say he was probably a werewolf. Oh, was it him? Nope. Windeye. I've only just arrived into this horror. It is good you were here to protect these people. You've done well by the Skull. My worst fears have been realized, Griver Hogren. These creatures are werewolves, as you surely know. This is not a good omen for our village, and I have more troubling news. I have used my magic to detect any of the infection these beasts leave in their wake. You, my friend, have been infected. Of course I have. I don't want to be a bloody werewolf. The infection seems innocent enough. Some weakness, perhaps. Sometimes the effects are hardly noticeable. However, in 3 days' time, the victim will become a werewolf himself. It is a fate I would not wish upon my greatest foe. During these 3 days, though a simple cure disease spell can stop the infection, I beg you to do this. Until then, I fear I cannot allow you to be a part of our community, perhaps infecting others. When you have been cured, I hope you will return to us again. Do I have cure? Wait, I'm completely resistant to stuff. Sanis lupinus. So that's it. Because I'm supposed to be resistant. Well, it's only common diseases, I guess. I don't know. Let's get, we don't have a spell there, so let's check the potions. I should have some cure common disease. Cure. I don't want grief, or Flynn, or Mast, Nordmead. Potion of cure common disease. There we go. Boop. Easy as that. Let's look if there's anything else in here that I want to get rid of. Ba-ba-bum. Bum, bum. Machine we don't need. Skooma. Fire shield, restore health. Sujama we don't need. Alright. What kind of character did I play in Arena and Dagfall, and what kind of character am I currently playing?
What may I do for you?
Pretty much the same. A red guard, sword and shield, or maces sometimes. As you can see, I have two swords and a mace, with a shield and medium armor. That's what I've been playing all three of these games, and what I plan to play the entire way through. Perhaps going to two-handed weapons at some points and stuff, but I don't know, maybe in Oblivion and Skyrim. Anyway, I know you have been infected. Have you taken care of this? Yes. Ah, I no longer sense the infection in you. I am happy for you, and for the Skull as well. You have proven to be a valuable member of this community. You have been true to our people, and the Skull named you Blood Skull, a blood friend to our people. You will be given a home, Rigmar Halfhand's former residence, in which you may rest. Also, it has been decided that you will take part in Restag, an important Skull ceremony. Okay, see you soon, you divide. My throat is really burning. Yesterday, by the way, guys. So I was supposed to work yesterday, as usual. My 1 day a week of work. I woke up in the middle of the night with an extremely sore stomach, ran inside and puked my guts out. So I obviously didn't go to work. But right now my throat's just burning. I haven't been puking or anything since yesterday, so... But... throat is quite sore, so that might be related to it or something, I don't know. Oh, what quest am I doing? The Skull Village quest line, I guess. It's just like one of the main quest lines in Blood Moon. You've had more than enough Morrowind to last you a lifetime, Methinus. Well, that being the case, I'd imagine I'll see you back when I start Oblivion, which should be tomorrow or the next day, I'd say. So there's no hard feelings if you decide to leave now and come back when Oblivion starts. If anyone is interested in Morrowind, you'll be starting a playthrough on Twitch next week. Oh, nice, Jamraj. No, I don't mind you saying that. I don't mind you saying that. So, what's this Restag? A ceremony of blessing and cleansing that we Skull perform only very rarely. These are frightening times, my friend. Ooh, excuse me. Damn, man. These are frightening times, my friend. There have been ominous portents, but then they concern me. Heartfang is missing, and I fear that the Allmaker does not breathe freely on the Skull this day. The ceremony must be completed, but first I need you to retrieve the Totem of Claw and Fang. I love when you play in this game and you can tell that you're getting better the more you play it. It's just nice. Oh, well, thank you, Methinus. I see. Welcome back, New Divide. It is a powerful artifact, very sacred to the Skull people. It is used to call us powerful beasts that are used in the Restag. Oh god. I'm sorry. I didn't sleep well the other night. Obviously, because of my illness. I'll be starting Oblivion tomorrow or the next day. Tomorrow or the next day, I would say Dallas Chiefs fan. As soon as I finish this quest, this Blood Moon DLC, I'll be moving on to Oblivion. It's a powerful artifact, very sacred to the Skull people. It is used to call us powerful beasts that are used in the Restag. It was stolen many years ago, and we of the Skull were foolish enough to believe it would not again be needed. I have learned that it may be found in the tombs of Scalara, to the east and a bit south of here. Please return the totem. South and a bit east. Okay. Is it on my map? No. But it's probably not very far. Oh, that's west. Hold on. My bad. Where is it? Over there? Over here? Over here? Over here? South. And a bit east. Oh yeah, I'm going east now. Good. South and east. So somewhere amongst these rocks, maybe. Or over there. Of course that guy's attacking me. On guard, foul demon. Oh dear. Okay, got him. Let's rest until healed here. Oh dear. My sword's all white. What the heck, man? Because of the snow, I guess? That's pretty cool. Is this it? Maybe? Nope. I've gone really, really southeast of the Skull Village. Probably too far. So let's head north again. Probably northwest. Probably quite west and then a bit north. Somewhere. Maybe it's over this thing. Nope. Well, I'm not really south of the Skull Village though anymore. Where is it? See? Ah, where is it? See? Maybe that's it. 8:33. Maybe this is it. See? Yeah. Nope. South and a bit east. That's where I am. Not here. It's obviously not this Thirsk place. Yeah, I'm pretty far southeast of it now. I think I've gone too far. I'm fairly sure I have, but let's just sprint through here and see what we can find. Nope. That's not where we need to go. So I guess it's back north somewhere. Maybe it's further east than I was under the impression that it was. Maybe this is it. Siobal Scalara. That's where I'm looking for. Where I'm headed. I'm not south of the village at all now. What the heck, man? How do I feel about the lack of a quest marker in this game? Does it make the game a good challenge, or is it simply an inconvenience? I like it. I like the lack of quest markers. Although it'd be better if you got clearer directions sometimes. You know, in some cases they give you real clear directions. They're like, go to the coast, go north to the coast, then head west until you find, you know, this particular thing, then head south, and you'll cut in through a valley to where you need to go. You missed a hockey game today? That sucks, New Divide. How do I find this place? Restart must be performed. Please, your maker. Ah! Here we go. That is the purpose of the Restart, a ritual hunt we Skal perform in times of great need. It is done to please the All-Maker, to show him our gratitude for the gifts he has given us. Where is the place, though? Scalara. Oh, where is it? Where is it? He doesn't want to tell me. Let's look it up. Scalara. Sometimes it's annoying if they don't give you enough information to find it. On the eastern coast of the island, southeast of Skull Village. Okay. So we'll just go to the eastern coast. Ah, there is an eastern coast area that we didn't explore there. But yeah, the way he described it, he said south and then a bit east. So I thought it was quite far south and not very far east. Play Skyrim with immersive HUD, but it's hard to explore because no cave markers, but fun. Ah! So there's no markers to say where points of interest are. That's interesting. Okay, let's find this tomb. Is this it? Ah, there it is. See, it wasn't south and a bit east as he described. It was actually more east than south. Oh dear, close to death there. Ooh. Ah! I was a fool!
You were a fool to confront me, and now I have paid the ultimate price. Even now, my servants go to fetch your mortal hut. You will serve me well through my years as Emperor, once I have made you undead. Perhaps I will even let you retain some of your memory,
Bollocks,
so that the price of your failure has meaning to you.
Bollocks. Bollocks. But yeah, see, in this case, you know, when the quest objective he tells me it's south and then a bit east, and it's actually more east than south, then quest markers will be nice. But in most cases, when the directions are pretty good that you get from the NPCs, I prefer not to have quest markers. And welcome, G-chan. Welcome. How are ya? Okay, New Divide, enjoy your lurk. Now, 8:35. Hey guys, before we head in here, it's actually been 2 hours. What's that death cook from? It's from the Elder Scrolls 1 Arena. It's been 2 hours, so I'm going to take a 5-minute break, as I do usually every 2 hours. So thank you guys so much for watching up until this point. I'm still waiting on receiving more commercials from my fellow Twitch geeks. So right now we only have, like, my one, Nauticus's one, and then the Midnight Beasts one. But enjoy those. In the break, I'll be gone for 5 minutes, guys, and I'll see you then. I'm gonna go get something for my throat too. So mute this and then activate break time.